Stop wasting your energy. Not on everything, but on the wrong things. This isn't about being careless. It's about being intentional. Think about it. You only have so much energy, so much attention, so much emotional capacity each day. But life throws endless demands at you. Other people's opinions, constant comparisons, societal expectations, and a never-ending stream of problems, big and small. If you try to care about all of it, you'll burn out. It's inevitable. Being selective isn't a sign of weakness, it's a survival skill. It's the art of choosing your battles so you can win the war for your own well-being. Your energy is a finite resource. Every bit of attention you spend on something trivial, like a rude comment online or what someone you barely know thinks of you, is attention taken away from something truly meaningful. When you care indiscriminately about everything, you become overwhelmed, reactive, and chronically dissatisfied. Small issues feel like massive crises. Minor setbacks feel catastrophic. This is why being selective is so strategic. It's about consciously choosing what deserves your precious attention, because ultimately, what you choose to care about is what shapes your life. Have you ever felt bad, then felt bad for feeling bad? You feel anxious, sad, or frustrated, and then you immediately judge yourself for having those feelings. You think, I shouldn't feel this way, and then you feel even worse. This creates a destructive downward spiral. Here's the secret. The problem isn't the initial emotion. The problem is resisting it. When you stop demanding that you must always feel good, those negative emotions start to lose their power over you. Simple acceptance breaks the cycle. It allows the feeling to exist, to pass through you, without adding a layer of self-judgment on top. This constant chase for happiness is actually making us miserable. When being happy is the goal, every bad moment feels like a personal failure. Every time you see someone else succeeding on social media, it feels like proof that you're falling behind. But happiness isn't something you achieve, optimize, or maintain like a high score in a video game. It's a byproduct. It comes and goes. A meaningful life isn't always comfortable or happy. In fact, it's often the opposite. It's a life filled with purpose, one that's worth struggling for. Let's be clear. Pain is not a mistake. It's a fundamental part of the human experience. Relationships can hurt. Ambition hurts. Being honest hurts. Taking on responsibility hurts. If you spend your life trying to avoid all pain, you're also avoiding growth. You're avoiding connection, achievement, and authenticity. Being selective doesn't mean running from pain. It means choosing your struggles. It means deciding which pain is worth enduring because it aligns with your values and contributes to the life you want to build. Life will never run out of problems. As soon as you solve one, another one pops up. That's just how it works. The difference between a fulfilled person and an unhappy one isn't the absence of problems. Unhappy people either try to avoid their problems or spend all their time blaming others for them. Fulfilled people, on the other hand, focus on finding better problems. They trade small, petty annoyances for bigger, more meaningful challenges. Being selective about the small distractions frees up your energy for these meaningful challenges. Fulfillment isn't about always feeling good. It's about feeling capable of handling what comes your way. Your emotions are just signals. They're like a dashboard light in your car. They tell you something is happening, but they don't tell you what to do about it. Feeling angry doesn't make your anger righteous. Feeling sad doesn't mean your situation is hopeless. Just because you feel something doesn't make it true or right. Being selective about what you care about creates a crucial distance between your feelings and your actions. You still feel things deeply, but you learn to act intentionally rather than react impulsively. That space, that pause between feeling and acting, is the definition of maturity. Here's a truth that might sting at first, but is ultimately freeing. You are not extraordinary, and that's okay. The constant pressure to be exceptional, to be special, to stand out from the crowd, it creates a crushing weight. This pressure makes you fragile. Every piece of criticism feels like a personal attack. Every failure feels devastating. But when you accept the reality that you're just a person, like everyone else, the need to perform disappears. Your ego shrinks, and you can finally start taking action without the fear of not being the best. You can just be. Anyone can feel confident when things are going their way. True character is revealed when things go wrong. What do you do when you're rejected, when you're embarrassed, when you realize you are completely incorrect? The instinct is to protect your image, to save face. But being selective means you stop caring so much about looking good. You care more about improving. When you let go of the need to be right all the time, you open yourself up to learning. Looking good doesn't matter. Getting better does. Failure is not the enemy. It is the process. Progress requires mistakes. Mastery requires endless repetition and countless failures along the way. People who actually move forward in life don't attach their identity to their outcomes. They don't see a single failure as a reflection of their worth. They try something, it doesn't work, they learn from it, they adjust their approach, and they continue. They understand that the path to success is paved with failed attempts. That is progress. Every time you say yes to something, you are by default saying no to something else. If you say yes to working late, you're saying no to dinner with your family. If you say yes to a social event you don't want to attend, you're saying no to an evening of rest. Trying to please everyone is a surefire path to resentment and burnout. Being selective about your commitments is how you build boundaries. And boundaries don't push people away. They create trust, focus, and freedom. True freedom comes from the limits you choose for yourself. Being selective isn't about indifference. It's not about caring about nothing. It's the exact opposite. It's about deep, profound commitment. When you finally stop wasting your energy caring about everything, you free yourself to care deeply about the few things that truly matter: your core values, the people you love, your purpose in life. Our time here is limited, and that's precisely what makes it so important. Your time is precious. Your energy is finite. Use them wisely. You simply cannot care about everything without losing yourself in the noise. Discomfort is an unavoidable part of a well-lived life, but finding meaning is a choice. Growth requires effort. Upholding your values requires sacrifice. Maturity requires focus. Being selective isn't about caring less. It's about caring better. It's about directing your finite care toward things that enrich your life, not drain it. So live deliberately. Live with clarity and with courage. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.